What if I told you that hidden inside your DNA are genes from a mysterious human species that scientists have never fully seen? Most people think human history is simple, but the truth is, your family tree might include relatives who vanished tens of thousands of years ago. Imagine discovering an entire human species from a tiny finger bone. That's exactly what happened. Today, we're diving into one of the greatest mysteries in human history, the Denisovans. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll understand why they may be some of the most important humans you've never heard of. Back in 2008, scientists were studying a small finger bone found inside a cave in Siberia called Denisova Cave. At first, they thought it belonged to a Neanderthal or an ancient modern human. But when researchers analyzed the DNA, they got a shock. The genetic code didn't match either group. Instead, it belonged to a completely unknown type of human, a species nobody knew existed. Scientists named them Denisovans after the cave where they were discovered. Now here's where things get strange. For most ancient human species, we have lots of skeletons and fossils. For Denisovans, almost nothing. A finger bone, a few teeth, some bone fragments. That's it. Imagine trying to understand an entire civilization from just a handful of puzzle pieces. Yet despite having so few fossils, DNA has revealed an incredible story. Denisovans weren't living alone. Around 5,000 to 300,000 years ago, Earth looked very different from what many people imagine. There wasn't just one type of human walking around. There were several: modern humans, Neanderthals, Denisovans, and possibly other groups we haven't even identified yet. Think of it like different human species sharing the same planet at the same time, sometimes competing, sometimes interacting, and sometimes having children together. The Denisovans mainly lived across parts of Asia. Evidence suggests they spread across enormous regions, from Siberia all the way into Southeast Asia. That's a huge area. But here's the biggest surprise. They didn't disappear completely. In a way, they're still here. Scientists discovered that many modern people carry Denisovan DNA today. If your ancestors came from places like Papua New Guinea, Australia, or parts of Southeast Asia, there's a good chance you have Denisovan genes in your body right now. Some populations carry surprisingly high amounts. So what does that mean? Well, when modern humans migrated out of Africa and entered Asia, they met Denisovans. And instead of remaining completely separate, they interbred. Their genes mixed, generation after generation, until some Denisovan DNA became part of the human story. Welcome to the team. In this training session, we'll guide you through the key tools and strategies you need to succeed in your role. From mastering day-to-day tasks to understanding company best practices, this video will provide everything you need to get started. In fact, some of those genes may have helped people survive. One famous example involves populations living in the Tibetan Plateau. The air at high altitudes contains less oxygen. Most people struggle in those conditions. But certain genetic adaptations help Tibetans live comfortably there. Researchers found that one of these important adaptations likely came from Denisovans. Think about that. A genetic gift from a human species that vanished long ago may still be helping people breathe easier today. This reveals something fascinating about human psychology. We often see history as a story of winners and losers, survivors and extinct groups. But reality is much messier. The Denisovans may be gone as a separate species, yet parts of them continue living inside millions of people. In a sense, extinction wasn't the end. Their legacy merged into us. And that's what makes this mystery so powerful. A species known mostly from DNA, a handful of bones, almost no complete skeletons. Yet their fingerprints remain inside living humans across the world. Even today, scientists continue searching for more clues. Every new fossil, every DNA discovery, every ancient cave could completely change what we know about our own origins. So the next time you think human history is simple, remember this. There may be ancient relatives hiding inside your DNA, quietly connecting you to a world that disappeared thousands of generations ago. If you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe and turn on notifications for more incredible mysteries from human history. And tell me in the comments, if Denisovans were only discovered through DNA and a few bones, what other lost human species do you think we haven't found yet? See you in the next video.